Hello everyone, Minnikins here. Patch 6.0 has been released for Monster Hunter World and brings with it a host of new items and story related to the Witcher game. In this video I will share with you how to complete the special assignment, Contract Trouble in the Ancient Forest, as well as the 2 hidden side quests. I will also show all the rewards related to this quest. The mission itself is long, partly because you need to complete the cutscenes each time, as well as having preset gear and items. Expect to take around 30 minutes to 1 hour to complete it. The main quest is fairly straightforward. Talk to the endemic life researcher and listen to everything she has to say. When you reach the second carcass, use Ignisign to get rid of the crows. Make sure you ask her about anything else out of the ordinary, as this information is needed to unlock a quest in Astera for a Palico set. Now head back and up towards the other marker on the map. Keep following the trail and collecting clues to find the Chief Botanist. While following, your camera will zoom in on a trapped Pukei-pukei. Have a look around this area for a trapped one that is moving. Free the monster using Ignisign and it will trigger a side quest called Pukei-pukei in Peril. Now head back to the trail to continue with the main quest to find the Chief Botanist and free him. This is a good time to start the second side quest. To trigger this, you need to discover and investigate some red markings. There are multiple across the map, but you only need to examine one to activate the quest, the Chief Issue. Head towards the Linnean researcher. Talk to him to advance the quest. If you have helped him in his research on Linneans, i.e. you have completed every Palico gadget quest, he will have the knowledge to help you, otherwise you will get the message mission failed and won't be able to complete it. Fly to Camp 17 and head to the top of the tree in Area 16. You should come across a group of Gadulakas. You'll need to fight them before they will talk. Defeat them and a cutscene will trigger. Afterwards, fly to Camp 1 and speak to the Handler to learn the location of the giant Vigor Wasp and the Gadulaka Chief. Then I flew to Camp 8 and took this route to the Gadulaka Chief. It felt fairly fast. The ancient forest can be hard to navigate, especially with the different terrain heights. You have to fight the Gadulaka Chief until a cutscene triggers which completes this side quest. Now we can finally get back to the main quest. Use the map to set a waypoint on the red quest marker to make it easier to navigate and follow your flies. Approach the totem to get to yet another cutscene, fight a pack of Jagras, and then interact with the totem again to start the fight against the Leshen. The Leshen can summon crows, packs of Jagras and roots. It also repeatedly transforms into crows to teleport around the map. He doesn't hit too hard, but knockbacks and stuns can make it difficult to recover from mistakes. My tips for the battle: use Ignisign skill whenever it's up on Leshen, as not only does it deal damage but it stops him from attacking for several seconds. Don't get greedy on attacks and try to stay out of his line of sight to avoid Leshen's ranged attacks. If he crouches, keep on the move to avoid the roots. His weak spot is on his head, try to aim here. Flash pods and environmental traps can be useful to help control the packs of Jagras. Collecting materials while running through the mission to make extra supplies if needed. When Leshen teleports to the 4th and final area, if you rescued Pukei-pukei, he will come to help out. In order to complete the side quest, he needs to stay alive. I kill all but one Jagras to keep the Pukei busy and try to keep Leshen away from him. Flash pods are useful here to control the Jagras packs and thin them out. Life Powders Heal Pukei, you should already have 3 on you, as well as 3 easy versions from the supply chest. If you feel that's not enough, you could gather and craft a few more. Bowgun and Hunting Horn also have their own healing abilities, which is very helpful. You need to complete all the side missions and the main quest in one playthrough in order to unlock everything, including a secret ending. As for the rewards, the main mission, a new gesture, the Witcher Ignisign. It does increase damage to monsters if you use it with the Geralt armor set. A Hunter Runestone, which seems to do exactly the same as the gesture. It even shares the same cooldown. The only difference I see is this takes up a valuable bag slot, and you can use it from within the item menu. Some new guild card features, new background, pose, and some titles. The ability to craft the Geralt armor set, which is actually quite nice. The only drawback is that you have to wear the full armor set, and you cannot use layered armor with it. It comes with set bonuses. 2 parts increases the damage of the Witcher gesture. 4 parts it gives you super recovery, which is the same as the Valhazak set. It gives your character a constant health regen. This works well with the recovery speed which the set comes with, and immunizers. A sword and shield with the dragon element. You can only make the first stage now, the other materials are most likely from a future event. Completing the side quest, the Chief Issue, will give you a Gadulaka Shell Shock, which allows the Gadulakas to help you out more often in missions. Completing the Pukei-pukei in Peril, players will receive a rare attack jewel. That brings me up to 7, but still no mind's eye jewel. I hope you guys found the video useful. If you have any tips that may help other players, feel free to comment. My next video will cover the Palico armor set. Please support the channel by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next time.